Hey everybody, I'm Tommy,
And I'm Patty,
and we are Alderman
Alderman
Farms.
Farms. Welcome back to hashtag Follow Fridays.
Today, it is our pleasure to introduce you to Adrian from the Farmstead Smith. Adrian, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to join us here at Alderman Farms. The floor is yours. Tell our viewers about who you are. Tell us about your homestead and about your YouTube channel. The show is yours.
Please don't give me the whole show. Not the whole show. But I'm really excited to be here. You guys will be, just like the second time I've gotten to be on someone else's channel. So I really appreciate the opportunity. My husband and he was in the military. He was in the army, and we were living in Germany, and we were kind of done being in the military and stuff. And so we kind of were like, well, I guess we're kind of ready to be out in the world doing our own thing. Because I think we got this one little tomato plant, and we had it in our windowsill in Germany. And I was like, I love this tomato plant so much. And I was like, started getting the urge to grow. And so we decided to go back here to Oregon. And we kind of were like, we need more sun, because we're actually from the area where your guys' son lives. And it's kind of wet over there and dreary more often than not. And over here in Central Oregon, they boast 300 days of sunshine, and it may be cold, but it's sunny. So that's kind of how we chose the Bend, like around Central Oregon, the Bend area, because it's warmer and it's sunnier in the winter. We were able to get our 20 acres in December 2016, and it just snowed on us when we were moving in. It was so awful. We had to beg people. We had to get a washer and dryer. So we had to beg them to bring it up here. Please, I know there's 2 feet of snow, but we'll make it where you can get up the driveway. And so that was fun. But we're really excited to come out here and have our own little piece of property. And we started out with chickens, of course. I don't think you can be without starting out with chickens at least. And we spread out to ducks and geese and quail. And I think it was in 2019, we got a pair of donkeys. We have a couple rabbits, and then my cat Benji, and some koi fish. Oh, and I'm a beekeeper too. I always forget the bees. Oh, the bees.
Tommy loves his bees.
I love my bees, and I was so happy. We had we're not built for the cold weather down here, and we just came through. We all jokingly refer to it as the 2021 winter apocalypse, and we got down into the teens a few nights, and that's rare. I mean, it's just really rare here. So I was hopeful that they would have done well, and they did. The first day that it was after our winter apocalypse, when the temperature got up into the 50s or 60s, I went straight out there to check on them, and they were bringing pollen in. I mean, they were coming and going, and I was like, yes, so.
Look, I was watching some of your videos, and I saw that you actually have quail in with your chickens.
I do.
I had no idea you could do that.
Well, oftentimes people are like, you can't do that. They say you can't. And excuse me, there's apparently there's something that chickens can get that they can pass on to the quail and stuff. And I was like, where I tend to get my chickens, nothing's really ever been wrong with them. And I ended up getting some of those Belgian Duclays, I guess is how it's pronounced.
They're very pretty.
I call them the uckles. And they're, bantam size. And I really wanted to get them to hatch quail eggs.
Oh,
and because these quail, they don't really go broody. And that gave me a reason to get cute chickens.
Yes.
And I was so excited, and it totally worked out last year. And I wanted them together so that, I don't know, because chickens can be awful, I'm sure you know. And I was worried that if they didn't kind of know each other, that they would hurt the babies or something, but they don't. And It went really well. I was really pleased because I dislike brooding baby chicks and stuff so much, especially quail, because they're just like popcorn. They will just
Yeah.
pop right out of the brooder. And especially with because I have bob white quail, and they're way crazy compared to like Coturnix. And so I was like, I need to figure something else out because I don't want to keep brooding them inside. And having a broody mama chicken, that was perfect, even though I had to bring them inside anyway.
So have you successfully brooded a batch of baby quail with the chickens?
Yeah, I did two rounds last year. The first one went perfect, and then the second one I picked the wrong chicken. Like my little Belgian ducklays, they all look exactly the same, and I had 3 broodies all at once, and I was trying to pick the one I thought was the mama before, and I didn't. And she either accidentally on purpose killed like 3 of the 5, but she raised 2 successfly, and the other one raised 5 successily. And so
That's awesome.
I'm like, I am never going back. No thanks.
Man, do you I've been on your channel, so forgive me if I should know this, but do you have a video series on raising quails with chickens? I mean, using chickens to raise baby quail?
I plan to this year, but I just started my channel in August last year. And so I don't have all the things that I wish I would have.
Wow,
done.
you just started in August of last year. You're killing it.
Well, thank you. It's been a lot of work.
Yeah.
Well, you've got some great videos. One of my videos, we're going to do this because we need to build a new chicken pen. In her chicken house, she actually has a ledge to catch the poop.
Oh, I know.
Poop deck.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Poop deck.
That was one of the first videos I watched when we were scouting you for our little hashtag Follow Fridays project, and I commented on that video that the poop deck was brilliant.
I mean, I love it. I mean, it's so easy to clean. I mean, I just really like it. And then it was a
giant duh moment.
Yeah.
It was like, gosh, that's so brilliant.
Yeah.
And I wish I could say I came up with it, but it was just a gal in the area who had posted about it.
Oh, just say you came up with it.
I
came up with it all by myself. And but I feel like I've had so far 2 people that have told me that they made it based off of my video, and they're totally digging it from what I can tell. And I do too. I don't think I'd be able to keep chickens any other way. You better not take my pen.
We will be employing that whenever we build our new.
I'm
so excited. You'll love it. You guys will love it.
And I love the idea about the nest boxes too. I watched, that was, I think, in the same video, maybe, the second one, the way you did the nest boxes, where you can just remove it out. I was thinking of doing like a milk carton crate. I've seen that where you can slide it out, which that would be easy enough just to dump out. But I really, really like the idea of just picking that out and dumping, and then you could clean it or whatever, So
it works out so nice. I like that a lot. That one is my idea. I will clean that. And I have it in my bantam chicken coop with a little bit taller ones because they don't have like a cubby in there. And it's so nice.
Yeah,
really great.
I mean, you've got a lot of great videos and good ideas with your videos. Sharing the content is really good.
So speaking of videos, and you said I asked you about the playlist with the using chickens to mother quail, and you said you're going to do that, and I think that's brilliant because I think you could like win the internet's having a playlist. I really do believe that would explode. Speaking of plans for 2021, what are your future plans, either for your homestead, but mostly for your channel? I guess I want, we are very impressed with your channel, and we want our viewers to go check you out. What can they expect when they get there in the coming year?
Well, my big focus is probably beekeeping stuff. that's kind of why I started my channel to begin with. Oh, I forgot to talk about that. So last year during the pandemic, I lost my routine, and I'm a person who kind of really needs routine to like feel okay with the world. But one way that I record my beekeeping inspections, because I cannot absolutely like take the time or remember what the heck I did in it last time. And my mentor was like, you're taking too long to write down these notes. And I was like, well, I will not remember anything. And so I started recording my inspections with video. And just for myself, I was sharing them on my Facebook page and stuff. And then all of a sudden I was like, I think I should make a YouTube channel and share my beekeeping stuff on there. Maybe someone else wants to see. And so I finally did that. And I was like, okay, well, I might as well share the rest of the stuff that I do here. So I also will be sharing, whatever cool things about my animals, and then I garden. So we have plans to make we hope, I guess it might depend on wood prices, but we hope to make a new quail aviary and a couple new raised beds for sure.
Oh, and I love your donkeys. They're so pretty.
They're so nice.
Why did you get donkeys?
Okay, so I do get the question of what are they, just lawn ornaments or what? But I actually got them because we're in a wildfire area. We decided, we're like, well, either we're going to have to mow down the grasses ourselves, or we need to find something to do it for us. And our whole property is fenced in with, what's the pokey wire?
Barbed wire.
Barbed
wire, thank you. And to keep out the free range cattle. And so not wanting to afford, something better, we realized that we need bigger animals. We couldn't do like sheep or whatever. And I started looking up donkeys, and they're desert animals. Mm-hmm. They eat way more things than compared to like horses, like not as picky as horses. They're not as picky as even goats. Mm-hmm. And so they eat the native plants, they eat the sagebrush, they eat the rabbit brush, and then they eat the grasses down to the ground. And that's been our fire management mostly.
Nice.
Very smart.
Well, that was fun. Adrienne is a ball of energy.
Yes. I had so much fun listening to her, getting to know her a little bit. And I tell you, I haven't watched even half of her videos, but I have already come away with some ideas that we're going to implement on our farm.
Yay for the poop deck.
Yes. I mean, that's just ingenious.
A stroke of genius.
And I just love the way she does the nest boxes. So, I mean, that's what it's all about, y'all. Building community, getting to know one another, and learning from one another. We can all learn from each other.
And one of the first things I noticed about her channel is she's really got a great eye for video.
Nice videos.
Her videos are just really, really well done and kind of eye-popping. So you know the drill. What happens now? What do our viewers need to do?
They need to go over there, comment on one of her videos that we sent you, and subscribe.
Give her some thumbs up. Comment on a video, say Alderman Farms sent us, and subscribe to the Farmstead Smith. There's a link in the bottom of this video. Toby's coughing up a lung back here behind us, and that's okay. He coughs up a lung about this time every night. But speaking of subscribing and giving thumbs up, subscribe to us at Alderman Farms if you appreciate this kind of content, and give us a thumbs up.
And ring the bell.
And ring the bell. Every time she says that, I'm thinking back to the old Dixie wrestling days. Ring the bell, Reeser.
I don't know what that means.
It's a long story.
I think of the doorbell.
All right, ring the bell so you'll get notified every time Toby coughs up a lung behind us. Thanks for watching.
Have a great day.
Bye.